Right, let's do this. Let's hope Flight Simulator doesn't want to update itself once again. Where are we? Where are we? Here we are. Here we are. Come on. Load the game. What's going on? Actually, we're doing that. Start up Rex Weather Force to get the live weather. Yeah, bling blong blang blang. LL injection's a bad thing. Oh no, thunderstorms. Here we go. Khalifa, hello. Thanks for lurk. I enjoyed very much. You just missed Valheim. We're gonna play Flight Simulator now. Just missed Valheim, which wait. Wait. Is this actually picking up the game? No, probably not. Probably need to. Yep, need to switch this. Here we go. I just built myself like banners and trophies, and I've got like deer antlers over the entrance to my house. It's amazing. Sorry, what? Did I put who in a cave? Okay, here we go. Checking for updates. Welcome, set your experience. That's such a weird, like, it's probably because they're French. I know that hubby slang for husband. I still don't understand what you're trying to say, man. There are not many English slang words I don't know, I would actually say. Well, maybe in some countries I've never been to. But as far as UK slang words and Australian slang words and most of the US stuff is concerned, I'm pretty far up there. Oh, Khalifa's lurking from a cave. No, she's waving from the lurk cave. It's the lurk cave. I.e. the office, I guess. The office cave. It's like a man cave. But in this case, it's a woman cave. Right, Rex. Rex is loaded. So let's look at what the weather's like in Echo Delta X-Ray Foxtrot, which is Flensburg. Oh, that doesn't have that. Okay. Well, it's the weather like in Hamburg. I actually have that here. Hamburg, mostly cloudy. All right. Worse weather than in Düsseldorf. Although, yeah, it's gotten cloudy here now as well. Actually, looks like there's more rain coming. Come on, load the game. Okay, time for a snack. Got some Hitchler Hitchies. They're amazing. This is how range. They're great. Love me some Hitchies. From Cologne, actually, I think. Hatschi. Gesundheit. Hitchies. From Hitchler. Oh. God, they are sour. Anyway. Turn this music off. Let's do this. So you're gonna want to go from Hamburg to Echo Delta X-Ray Foxtrot Schaferhaus Flensburg, which is this 46 minutes. This is quite a long flight. If we're going to deviate a little bit, what we got here? Eggebert Navy Base. That's Schwesing. Leck. We're going to deviate a little bit. Because my friends live here somewhere. Is that also an airport, actually? Okay. Might have to go there at some point as well. I'll deviate a little bit over there because that's where my friends live. But that looks good. Parking ramp GA small. Looks good. Let's completely fuel up our plane, because they don't do that automatically. Are you using the water landing plane? Is there one actually? If there's one, we really should have used that to go to Catalina. I'm gonna have to wait. Come on. Oh, is that? Oh god, they have the icon. Holy crap. Okay, water landing plane. Well, would that be a turboprop? No. Propeller? I don't think there is a water landing plane. I didn't see one. Where would that be? They all have like normal landing gear. Alright. I want to fly this at some point. The Shock Ultra. That looks pretty cool as well. Well, there's stream delay. You can't just tell me stop. Just tell me where it is. Is it a turboprop? What's it called? The Grand Caravan? I think there's but that has landing gear. I don't see any plane in here that doesn't have landing gear. So is the icon actually, can that land on water? Wait, I'm gonna look this up. The icon can land on water. Really? And do they have like, what? Jesus. What kind of UI is this? Where is it? It's nice that it doesn't fucking tell you anything about that. Any more information or anything? Okay, I'm gonna try that out at some point. It's a fucking ugly plane though. Not a fan of that. Like, I want a proper water landing plane, like a Twin Otter or whatever. Something like that. Or like that Cessna. There's like this one Cessna that can land. Anyway, we're not doing that. We're using our trusty Savage Cup. And we will change to our German registry number, which is Delta / dash Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo. Oh shit, did I just, no, that works. We flight conditions, no multiplayer, AI planes. No, let's do live traffic. No multiplayer, live traffic. Weather and time, live, but clear skies. Yes, okay. That is good. That looks good. I think we can hit the tarmac here. And hit some more hitchies as well. Wow, I am such a pussy when it comes to sour today. Holy crap. Right, let's go to Flensburg. Let's bring up a map here while we do this. Do I have some mapping on this iPad? Where are the mapping apps at? Did I uninstall that? Probably. Wait, maps. Apple Maps. I actually don't have that installed. Anyway, let's not bring up any maps. Actually, I don't really need that done. Alright, here we are. There we go. Ready to fly. Where's my mouse pointer? Thank you. Radio off. Of course. Radio would be off. The map is actually, wow, situated perfectly. Here we go. Now tap over to Rex Weather and start. Wait, no, over here we go. Some external view. Alright, it's obviously not the cloudy weather we have in Hamburg right now, so let's start the weather synthesis. Come on. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Injecting. Injecting. Gimme the weather. There we go. Okay, so there we have it. Live weather in Hamburg. Actually good that we're taking off because it's actually getting late for this flight. We're gonna have to get this on the road here or on the tarmac. Okay. Come on. Why is he not? Do I have to do the fucking checklist to take off? Oh shit. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think I do. I think I do. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Come on. Plane is gotta be okay. Already started the engine. Just ignore that. This is totally professional. This is Fab Airlines. You're in safe hands. So are we done here? Page complete. Okay. Why is this guy not? I mean, we have a flight plan, right? Oh God, do I have to do it by hand now? Okay, apparently I have.
Hamburg ground Savage Delta, Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo with Charlie request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Savage Delta, Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo taxi to and hold short of runway 23. Way Alpha cross runway 33 Alpha Echo. Contact tower on 126.855 when ready.
I wanna. This is really not loud enough.
Runway 23 using taxiway Alpha cross runway 33 Alpha Echo Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo.
I feel like. Wait, where's my mixer? My volume mixer. Why is this? Okay, that's as loud as it goes. Is that like set in the game? Did I play around with the sound settings. Voices, that's as loud as it goes. Okay. Gonna just set that a bit louder in OBS then. Here we go. Okay. Right. Maybe a bit too much that. A bit like that. Okay. Right. Hold short of runway 23. Okay. They want us to turn around. I see. Let's do that then. Oh, dude, you're in the way. Be careful. Propellers will hurt you. Here we go. Okay, this plane, this simulator will need a proper. I'm gonna try the water plane at some point, but this simulator I've decided needs a proper, like, seaplane, like a real one. Stop adjusting my flaps, man. It's my my HOTAS doing shitty things again. Doing things I don't want. Okay. Go. Let's do this. We need to get there before it gets dark. Otherwise we have a major problem. See, throttle down a bit, otherwise it'll be taking off on the taxiway. Which I think you could properly do with this thing. Especially in a huge airport like this. Right here. I wonder why it doesn't do the auto taxi anymore, and like it didn't do the auto approach yesterday either. Okay, now we're crossing there. Is this the small runway? It's the, yeah, I think. Oh god, we're taking off from there. Okay, runway 23. Okay, that's that one. Yeah. Hamburg huge. Did I miss something? Hamburg is a big airport. You know, they have a, I don't know, before the pandemic they had the scheduled daily A380 from Dubai coming in. That's like the big deal. That's the biggest runway you need for that kind of plane. No, they're pretty big. They're not high traffic, but Hamburg is, I think, was Germany's first commercial airport as well. It was originally an airfield for like Zeppelins, like dirigibles. No, the airport's pretty big as well. Actually, it's just not high traffic. They have a huge new terminal building. It's just not many people fly from Hamburg when you're not from northern Germany, because you know you'd have to go there, right? Like if you live next to Berlin, you'd be flying from Berlin. If you live in the middle somewhere, you fly from Hanover. If you fly further south, you fly from like Frankfurt. And if you in the west like me, you fly from Düsseldorf. But Hamburg's is not that highly frequented, but you can get actually quite living there. I lived right next to this airport, 300 meters from one of the runways. You can get quite cheap flights to places that are cheaper than anywhere else because it's not so much high traffic. Come on, stop. Oh.
Hamburg Tower Savage Delta, Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo ready for straight out departure at runway 23.
Savage Delta, Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo cleared for takeoff runway 23 straight out departure approved.
Alright, there we go. Let's do
Cleared
this.
for takeoff runway 23 Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo.
Oh, look through the roof. Let's do this. Oh, nice. Nice lighting, actually. Do like that. So actually, this is the long runway. Let's take it around here. Buzz my old flat again. Which we can pretty much do in this plane because it's nimble as fuck. Which is why I like flying it. Where are we at? Ah, here we go. Yeah. I know where we are. Not to crash, I just said. That's my old flat. Down there. Those buildings. Right up ahead. Where I used to live. Down there. Down there. Okay. Let's climb and get out of here. Oh, and don't fucking stall, maybe. Crash into my old flat. Don't want to do that. Right, off to Flensburg. Have to get some more Pilsner. Okay. Cool. So yeah, it's oh, clouds are changing before our very eyes. Oh no! Actually, need to set that it fades over a little bit better. Wait, I don't want the lens flare right now. Come on, come on. Right, like that. I have to go to the pause screen so I get rid of the mouse pointer. Here we go. Oh, why are my flaps? Exactly. Better. And wait. There we go. Okay. Back to the map. Back to our air traffic control bullshit, which we turn off because I think everything else should be automatic. If not, then we're just not bothering with it. Here we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Some wind just spawned in. Holy crap. Well, Hamburg is well known for being windy. Oh, look, there's traffic down there. Yeah, so the new terminal, the news terminal they built is actually quite nice. I like Hamburg Airport. I like it better than Düsseldorf. Düsseldorf's pretty shitty. And I'm not a fan of Frankfurt either. Never was. Yeah, this is weather, like I remember, this is like authentic Hamburg weather. Okay, let's see if we can get over those clouds. See what it looks like from up there. I think what was just did there is a big no-go, by the way. It's such a big airport and you're just taking off and then you're just immediately flying around and like buzzing the airport again.
Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Hamburg Tower Savage Delta, Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo, frequency change. Bremen approach Savage Delta, Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo is type Savage SAVG 2 miles northwest of Hamburg, 300 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Savage Delta, Echo Foxtrot
300
Alpha
feet?
Bravo, Bremen approach. Squawk 1014.
It's more like we come up to like 1,000.
1014 Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo.
Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo radar contact 2 miles north of Hamburg, 3,200 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
That reminds me.
On navigation.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace, Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo.
This reminds me that we didn't have the avionics on yesterday because I didn't do the checklist. Oh god. Oh god, this is great as well. Okay. Sorry. Gonna have to hold this up once again. This is a lovely view of Hamburg Airport. This is really nice. Screenshot time. Oh. The northern wastes of Hamburg, also known as Norderstedt, which technically isn't Hamburg anymore. Sorry, Schleswig-Holstein, der echte Norden. The real north. North of the wall. It's only icy wastes and like zombies. Back on course here. The wind is like pushing me. Some relatively strong west wind.
Bremen approach Turkish 1663 is out of 9,800 feet.
Turkish Airways.
4,000 feet. Turkish 1663 Bremen approach. Continue to Hotel Alpha. Mike is planned. Altimeter tree 0.30.
That's actually realistic. Turkish Airlines has lots of flights out of Hamburg. As I suspected, weather's better up here. Still see the airport. pretty much straight out. Let's actually zoom out this map a little bit so we know where we are. Okay. Oh. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Immediately the wind starts messing with me. So I'm guessing Kilo India Lima is Kiel. What would Hotel November be? What would that be? Actually, no idea. Okay, now I think I'm gonna drop down to the clouds now, again. Because I kind of want to see where we're going. Guessing November Delta Oscar is Norden in Ostfriesland. Actually, maybe I should pull up a map. I gotta have some kind of map on this. Got that. Is that a... No, I don't want that. This is wrong. Okay. That's Kiel. Oh, it does Neumünster. No, is that Neumünster? Lübeck is here. Lübeck would be there. Kiel would be there. Rendsburg? Why would that be HN? Yeah, it looks like that's pretty much where Rendsburg is. Okay. Okay. I'm actually realizing I'm going to the wrong airport, really, if I wanted to visit my friends, because they live west of Flensburg and they pretty much live... when we were on the world map, there was an airport called Leck, and I think that's very close to where they are. Well, it is. I think I might be buzzing that. Maybe I'm going to fly to that some other time, but I'm going to be buzzing that before we land in Flensburg to see what kind of airport it is. Probably just a grass field. I mean, Flensburg only has one tarmac runway and 2 grass runways, so it's probably tiny.
Turkish 1663, contact Bremen Center on 125.
Oh, no, don't do that. 125.1 for Turkish 1663. Bremen approach Turkish 1663 is out of 5,600 feet for 4,000 feet. Turkish 1663 Bremen approach, continue to Hotel Alpha, Mike is planned. Altimeter tree, 0.30. Oh, there's ice on the... Got ice forming.
1663 descent and maintain 3,000 feet.
Getting cold because we're flying into the cloud. That's neat. Well, it wouldn't be neat if we had actually icing effects on. I think this could be very dangerous. I can't see anything. It's probably very cold.
You are 7 miles west of Hamburg. Contact Hamburg Tower on 126.855 when inbound on the approach.
Let's turn on the cabin heat here.
Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo contact Hamburg approach on 124.625.
Why? Because I'm going off.
124.625 Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo. Hamburg approach Savage Delta. Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo 4,000 feet.
Wow.
Savage Delta. Echo Foxtrot Alpha
Oh,
Bravo.
shit.
Hamburg approach.
Oh god.
As planned.
Nearly crashed.
Altimeter 30 decimal 30.
Oh, we're iced. We're fucking iced. Holy shit. Like, oh god, we're going down. We're going... I think I have the icing effects off. I think it's just cosmetic, but like, if that wasn't the case, we would be probably be dead right now. Holy shit. Can't see anything. Maybe going through the clouds. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're stalling. Fuck, we're stalling. We're in a stall. Oh my god. Okay. This is not good. This is not good. Not good. Pull out of the stall, thank you.
Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo contact Bremen approach on
We just turned around involuntarily.
Going to 134.255 Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo.
This is going well.
Bremen approach Savage Delta. Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo 3,200 feet.
Is that another plane? Because this, maybe I should try to climb out of these clouds and not go down, because this... Oh god, there's the edge. Let's just go down and then turn around when I know what I'm doing again. Holy crap. This is hilarious. Welcome to how not to fly planes with Fab. If you want to know how to fly a plane, follow KD Pilot. If you want some entertainment, follow Fab. Is there another plane there? Must be. Oh god. See, this is why I'm flying a simple plane like this. So I can easily recover from shit. Right. Okay. Let's turn around here. Completely iced the fucking plane. Okay. Can't see anything. Need to go lower. God, I never heard that stall warning before. That was scary. That's scary shit.
Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo contact Hamburg approach on 124.625.
Flying into your airspace was a bit of an accident.
Going to 124.625 Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo.
Flying back into
Hamburg
that
approach
airspace.
Savage Delta.
God,
Echo Foxtrot Alpha
this is
Bravo,
like
2,500 feet.
fucking soup.
Savage Delta. Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo Hamburg approach. Continue as planned.
It's more like it's more Niedersachsen than Schleswig-Holstein. Is there actually visibility down there, or am I just fucking this up and I should just climb out of it? You know, almost like I'm at 200 feet now, right? No. No, I can't read the altimeter. I'm an idiot. Am I at 2,000? Yeah, I'm at 2,000. That's what that means. Ah! Ah! God, the weather down here is shit. Plane still iced. Oh God. Scary shit. Everybody stay calm, everything's under control. Ooh. 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 This plane being frozen like an ice block is completely normal. It's completely normal. Happens all the time. Don't need to worry. God, is this ice gonna stop? It's gonna go away, or we'll have to land it like this? That could be a problem. I need my bag is full. I need a new bag, please. Yeah, with that stall, that could have actually happened in reality, I think. But I think in reality you wouldn't be saying this now because this plane is so like it's not isolated at all. I think our mouth would be frozen shut. And that's the ultimate kicker if you have to puke if you can't because your mouth is frozen shut. Ah, it looks like a golf course down there. Right. Could the ice go away, please? That would be nice. Should be warm enough down here. You're doing a cross trainer watching this? That's great. Get your workout in, man. I really need to. Like, I should be doing a workout today as well, but I won't because I'm streaming. So I'll have to catch up, like on Sunday, I think. Das Fett muss weg. Indeed, it must. I'm working on my fat right now, in the other direction. Can't see fuck all. But not so much that I lose my prior to vaccine group. Well, we just need to weigh you while you're fat. And from then out you can just lie about your weight. Or like they're gonna re-weigh you. Oh my god. Some serious wind blowing from the west here. I'm like if I let go of my joystick, it's gonna do that. We don't want that. Okay. Can the ice now please go away? Only after the first shot. I'm gonna weigh you. Oh, after you get the first shot, you can then just lose weight. Well, it's going to take some time anyway, right? I mean, losing weight by working out is a pretty long journey, but I think it works. So you don't want to do it too fast, otherwise you're just going to regain it again. I'm gonna put some speed on now. I feel like we're getting nowhere. Is there any way to get rid of this ice? Probably not. What, 1 kilo per week less? That is a lot. I lost like 7 kilos in a year, and that was enough. That was a lot for me. Currently I'm gaining because of the muscles. Yeah, you're right. It's easier when you have more weight to lose it. Come on. Get back on course. Am I actually crashing into that other plane? Is ATC watching that? Like, where the hell are they? I don't see them, so it'll be fine. They're probably above me. Woo. Just trying to get on course here. Fuck. I mean, they should be above me. Wait. Oh, there they are. Yeah, that's safe. Just look at all that ice. Holy crap. This warrants a screenshot. This is pretty awesome. Right. That's pretty cool. Here. Oh, so Echo Delta X-Ray Juliet is Husum, I'm guessing. But at least it's close to Husum. I don't actually know if they have an airport. Oh god. Going hard, of course, again. Down a little bit. I'm pushing this too much. Although I don't think the engine's overheating. I mean, the plane's coated in ice. What other planes have you been flying? I've been flying this. I was flying with a friend, and so I flew the what's it? The 350i. And we did try like one of those jets because he wanted to do that, but I want to get comfortable with this first, and then maybe fly the double-decker, and then graduate onto the extra, and then I'm gonna go slowly to bigger planes. This is hard enough as it is. I nearly crashed that one earlier, so scary. First overspeed and then scary stall warning in the clouds, and then everything iced up. Oh my god, this wind. Oh god. The downside on this plane is it doesn't have would that be horizontal trim? Only has vertical trim. So I have to keep holding the stick the whole time. But actually we don't have to follow the course because we want to go more east, so we can just go parallel, I think. That would be fine. Going that way. Oh yeah, but as you can see, there's fuck all here. This is all just this is all just like farmland. If I'm right, and if Hotel November is Rendsburg, then there will be crossing the Kiel Canal there. That's actually interesting. Are you going to stick to simulators? Are you aspiring to pilot someday? No, actually we had this talk. I don't. I'm realistic enough that I don't have that time. I mean, it's such a time commitment. I just can't do that. Also, don't think I'll ever be earning enough money to afford really to fly a lot, like my own plane or rent a plane or whatever. Nah, it's not. I just like flight simulators. Yeah, it's expensive, but also like I think the time commitment would be harder. I mean, I already have not enough hours in the day for all the shit I'm doing. I'd rather try finishing my novel first, to be honest. Yeah, deja vu, says Stefan. I think we were talking about the same thing yesterday. God, this ice. Fucking cold. Break out the hot soup. It's getting better on the outside of the plane, I feel. So if my cockpit glass could now de-ice as well, that would be bloody nice. That would be bloody nice. I like the way the cockpit bounces from turbulence. It's just like a small plane behaves. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just the attention to detail in the planes and everything, and just the scenery is just fun. And I actually think this is possibly a better flight model than X-Plane, which X-Plane was a lot better than FSX, but I feel like it could also be that it's not and they're just faking it better. I think the feeling is very realistic, as much as I can tell, not being a professional pilot, but it feels just like being in the plane to me, which is an important thing. Oh god, look at that cloud. Let's stay under that. That looks like shitty weather. That's pretty low as well. What are we at here? 400 feet? Fly lower for warmer air. Yeah, I think we're pretty low. We're as warm as it gets, I think. I mean, we have Düsseldorf. Wait, this way. It's 9 degrees right now here, so you know, up north it will probably be 6 or something. Maybe. So the ice will take some time to thaw at that, you know, especially also with the wind coming and stuff. Course here, keep on course. It's always a bit colder in the north. It's because of the ice wall. But this actually looks quite lovely up ahead there. The sound design is really good as well. The way you hear the sound rattling and stuff, the wind. Yeah, attention to detail in video games is one of my favorite things, I think. Yeah, so there we can now see Echo Delta X-Ray Kilo. I think that's pretty much where our friends live. That should be Lek. So we're gonna go that way, and we're gonna land at Echo Delta X-Ray Foxtrot. We're gonna go to X-Ray Kilo first. Kind of buzz the area, and I want to buzz that airfield because I want to land there at some point. Actually didn't know that Flensburg wasn't the closest airport to them. A little bit more power. Oh, look at this. Isn't this lovely? This warrants another screenshot here. There we go. Get rid of my mouse pointer. Lovely. Those cloud formations are amazing. It's really good, like in combination with Rex Weather Force, which makes it rather more realistic. Yeah, and what we're overflying there right now, that is the Kiel Canal, which is very interesting. I just learned this like a few years ago when I was living up there and going north on the motorbike a lot. There are 18 ferries. There are several bridges. Rendsburg has a bridge, which is further to the east there. And let's go lower so we can actually see some. And they're like, I think 18 ferries. And when they built the canal, you know, it used to be called Kaiser Wilhelm Canal. It's you know, the Kaiser Wilhelm had it built. They created these ferry services for people whose like routes like to work were cut off as well and stuff, and they're all free. Like I think the canal opened in like, what is it, 1908 or something, around that time, and all these ferries have been free ever since. And they're actually not paid for by the federal state. They're paid for by like the government, the federal government, which took over the responsibilities. And it's pretty cool. It's like these free ferries. You just drive up and get on the ferry with your car or your bicycle, or in my case my motorbike, or you know, by foot. Then they take you over and they operate through the whole week. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's the Kiel Canal. Down there. It's where they used to go with the submarines, you know, to get from the Baltic or all of the military ships in World War II, to get from the Baltic to the North Sea. It's a pretty big canal. Well. I missed where you're flying and I don't know the airport codes. Don't be sorry. Of course. I took off in Hamburg and I'm now flying to Flensburg, which is the last like large city in Germany, south of the Danish border. Okay, so where the canal was built in 1895. I think it was opened in like 1904 or 1908, like I think. Anyway, we got like over 100 years of free ferry service from like Kaiser Wilhelm. Like when, like when was the last time government made a deal like that and like didn't immediately renege on that, like, you know, 40 years later or something? It's pretty cool. Pretty amazed. I was like, the first time I got one of these ferries, I was getting my money ready, and then we went over and they never asked me for any money, and I was like, what's going on? And then I googled it and I'm like, wow, it's pretty cool. Upgrade in 1907, 1914. Second upgrade in 65. There's also a very, very cool railway bridge in Flensburg over the canal. And it actually has a ferry that is broken right now. It's going to be rebuilt. They're rebuilding it. It's a ferry that runs under the railway bridge, right? It's a boat, but it's connected by cable to the bridge and being pulled by a thing that's goes along under the bridge. It's like there's only one of these in the world, and so it collided with a container ship, and it's currently being rebuilt by a company in the Netherlands, I think. But it's like bespoke, because there isn't a second ferry like that in the world. I feel like we're gonna have to land with this ice. Luckily I can cheat and have an external camera. So yeah, Flensburg is Echo Delta X-Ray Foxtrot up there. That's Flensburg Airport. Which is a relatively small airport. 2 grass runways and 1 tarmac one. And I want to bus Echo Delta X-Ray Kilo, which I think is LEC, which I only found before when I started this up.
Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo, you're leaving my airspace radar. Service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo. Bremen Center, Savage Delta. Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo is type Savage SAVG 5 miles west of Echo Delta X-Ray Romeo. Request flight following.
Savage Delta, Echo Foxtrot, Alpha Bravo, Bremen Center. Squawk 6663.
Squawk 6663, Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo.
6663, that's the squawk code. Squawk code of the devil.
2,200 feet. Altimeter tree, 0.30.
Copy, Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo.
And now how you don't prefer it, but have you had any experience playing flight gear? No, I don't think I have. So my flight simulator experience was exclusively Microsoft Flight Simulator, like from Flight Simulator 2 or whatever onwards. And then for a very long time was playing X-Plane, like 10 and 11. And now I'm back in the MS Microsoft Flight Simulator game. Oh god, there's some wind. There's some fucking wind going on here. Also throttle down a little bit. I'm going to give it a serious try. I only run Linux, GNU/Linux, and it would be easy to get into. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, I think I tried it back in the day. We're doing Linux Outlaws. I think I did a short test of it. Oh god, that was so long ago. I mean, it's been around for a while, right? That might have been another version. Can't remember. Yeah, if you're on Linux, I don't think this is an option. It has been around for ages, yeah, so I probably tried it. I think I tried it after I was at some Linux conference, and they had a stand, I think.
Savage Foxtrot, Alpha Bravo, contact
like a mock cockpit. Pretty cool.
123.3 for Savage Foxtrot Alpha Bravo. Egbeck approach Savage Delta, Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo, 300 feet. Savage Delta, Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo, Egbeck approach, continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.30.
Look at that cloud, man. It's a badass cloud. Oh, there I can see airport lights. That might actually be our airport. Because there's nothing else in that direction. The other one is further ahead, straight ahead. Like X-ray, surely it's more straight ahead. Give it a go and let you know my feelings on it. I don't have any cool flight gear like flight yokes and things like that. Maybe I'll try it with Logitech dual analog. Yeah, let me know. Sure. Yeah, sounds interesting. Are you going to visit Beate Use? I actually know somebody, not Beate Use, but Orion, I think the other sex toy, the other big sex toy mail order company. I actually know somebody. I think they're related to the person who owns it. So they always get like free sex toys. Yeah, ice.de apparently. I've never... Didn't Jonathan tell me about that? That he discovered that and was like, why the hell is that a sex shop URL? Like, what the fuck? No, it's not Amorelie. It's Orion, it's called. It's also in northern Germany. Amorelie is much newer. Like, you know, Orion and Beate Use are still like from the mail order times. Amorelie is more our generation. It's more what like we use in this household. Package from Druckerzubehör 24. Yeah, they have like these amazing things where they like the way they disguise the package. It's like pretty ingenious actually. It's pretty cool. It's got like fake company names and everything. It's really good. Like I personally wouldn't care. Like could say like hugedildos.com like in huge banner on the package. I don't care. Embarrassing dong delivery .com. I'm not embarrassed by this kind of shit. I have this approach where like we often have the windows like open and no blinds down or whatever. And I have this approach like if you're like purposefully looking into my home, right? If you're that curious, like you can't really complain if you see something you don't want to see at that point. That's kind of my approach. Down. I'm trying to zoom this in because we're now closer. We have more details. I wonder what that like northwest of Echo Delta X-Ray Kilo, what that is, that airspace thing. I wonder if that's like a military exclusion zone or something. I'm definitely thinking those airport lights are Flensburg. Look at all these little canals and stuff up here. It almost looks like the Netherlands. There's also fuck all. It's like flat. There's nothing there, just farmland. So I was riding with the motorbike through that a lot. That's like fucking boring. I mean, it's nice in places, but it's like really boring. So everybody getting ready for the weekend? I mean, I've had the weekend since yesterday, but everybody else should be like getting off work right about now, right? Actually, looking at the clock, might actually order food soon. Kind of feeling, I'm not sure I'm gonna start the Witcher up again, because I mean Hildifa and Jonathan, our Tarkov stream is probably gonna be at 7. So I don't think I have a big enough chunk of time playing The Witcher. So I might have another flight, or might play a little bit more Valheim or something. I think I'm gonna then do The Witcher tomorrow and skip on Valheim or whatever, and just do The Witcher tomorrow maybe. I'm working while watching you playing Cruise. Well, yeah, it kind of works, doesn't it? It's not very action-packed, this game, at least not when I'm flying. Oh, the clouds are changing again. Wait, this is actually, this is annoying me. We need to change that. So in Rex Weather Force you can set kind of in the settings. Oh. I can't do that while it's running. Okay. Do that next time. Kind of set how quick that like fades into each other when they get new weather data. So actually it looks like there's really nice weather up here. It's much nicer than Hamburg. Libre Planet is this weekend as well. I'm going to check out some talks from that. Okay, so that's gonna be online, right? I'm guessing, like everything. I'm actually not working this weekend. I've got no idea. I like took a few days off. We were originally gonna go to have some holiday right now. That's why Katie is off doing other things. We took this, she took this off from work, but obviously we are hoping that the lockdown might have ended and we could have traveled, but we had to push it forward a little bit. And so now she's doing other things and I'm like just streaming all day, which also works. All online, yeah, of course. Of course it is. Somehow it's not the same, is it? It's not the same. Oh, just look at that. Holy shit. Gonna have to stop eating hit cheese and think about what I'm ordering for food. I'm pretty sure I want burger. Pretty sure I'm gonna order at What's Beef, but I need to figure out what. It's my favorite burger delivery place over here. It's also nice. We went there before the, in a lockdown break. It's also pretty cool. They have these dessert shakes that are like completely American. Like they're so big you can just, I mean it's not an American, but they're kind of like the American style, and it's so big that you can just basically just order the dessert and just live on that for a day. I don't know how people eat a burger and then like these huge like, I don't know, milkshakes topped with muffins, topped with cream, whatever crazy bullshit. Yeah, there should be an airport over there somewhere. I can't see anything. Can't see anything. Oh. Sounds like a standard American diabetes shake. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's not standard. At least not over here. There's nothing standard about that. But it's probably standard in the US. In Germany, you see something like this and you go, what the fuck? What the fuck, people? You also have these burgers, like triple burger with, oh god, the last time I ordered this, I cannot order this again. It's like a normal burger, and then on top of the meat. It's everything's on there that it'll be like on a big normal burger, and then it has a huge onion ring as well. You're like, oh, shit, man, this is like two lunches or two dinners in one. When I went to America, it nearly gave me diabetes. Free refills are a dangerous concept for Europeans. Yes, they are. Although I must say, when I was in this diner in Vegas, the free coffee refill was like, oh my god. That was like, I nearly moved in there. But there also I had like fucking, okay, let's have a stack of like pancakes. And you're like from, I don't know, you're getting there from Hamburg. You think, okay, a stack of pancakes, like 4 pancakes. No, it was like this big. And then bacon and cream and maple syrup and everything. It was amazing. It's fucking amazing. Try living here. I understand you have a diabetes problem. Pancakes with bacon and syrup is legit though. Yeah, I make that for breakfast. It's like, I make pancakes and Katie always wants like, I put frozen blueberries or like frozen raspberries or something in there for her. And I always top them with bacon and maple syrup. But I'll stop. But like, I don't add the cream as well. That's just too much. But that's also very Dutch. Like, I learned that from the Dutch, like the savory pancake kind of thing. My dad can actually cook really well, like better than my mother arguably, and he always cooks on the weekends. But back in the day, you know, they were both working and never cooking in the week. But whenever my mom wasn't there, we had these men's evenings, and my dad would always make savory pancakes with salami in it. God, I have to make myself some of those. Oh, there's the airport down there. That'll be a blast from the past. That was amazing. There's a great episode of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. Isn't that Seinfeld's thing? With Christoph Waltz, and he couldn't believe the shit they were serving for breakfast at IHOP. Yeah, but also Christoph Waltz is not German, he's Austrian. And they don't get out much. God, man, these American diners for breakfast are just a great. They're just a great invention. I mean, if I would live over there with you guys, I would probably go there too much as well. But it's so cool. It's all the same to us, fam. Yeah, it is. I mean, gefährliches Halbwissen. I mean, to be honest, historically speaking, I mean, you can't tell them that, and they're always mad. But historically speaking, Austrians are German, basically. I mean, you know, it was a part of Germany before Germany was a like national state for the longest time. I mean, the only reason they're not part of Austria is not part of Germany proper is like it's because Bismarck. To basically create the empire, he had to kick them out, right? But it was and had to fight a war. But yeah, it was a legit like question, and you can see a part of history where the empire, Second Empire, Bismarck's empire, had included Austria, and that would probably have prevented World War II, because of course Hitler was an Austrian. Yeah, he has both passports. Yeah, but he's an Austrian. Come on. I mean, the way he talks, man, always drives me insane when he's like in American movies and they think he's German. It's like, just listen to that accent, man. I hate that when there's like Austrian actors playing Germans and then they're talking German, but it's like with an Austrian accent. It's like, oh God, people. And they always get away with it because they could fake a German accent. I think pretty much all Austrians can do that if they were, especially actors. Like, it's not like I can't fake an Austrian accent, but yeah. Yeah, but so, like, if Austria would have been in Bismarck's empire, like, the only reason Hitler went to Germany and became a German, so basically, of course, Hitler was in World War I, and he was just like pissed off with Austria, and he wanted to be a German. That's why he went to. He felt like he was a Bavarian, right? That's why he went to Germany, and that like this whole impetus of like people wanting want Austria to belong to Germany would have never happened, and that was like a big driver of like the Nazis. I'm not saying the Nazis wouldn't have existed, but it probably would have gone a completely different way. You think he doesn't like it either that he has a German passport? Well, he can just get rid of it. If he doesn't want a German passport, he can just give up his like, especially if he's Austrian, then he can just give up the German nationality. Actually, the German government doesn't like it that we have two nationalities. Strictly speaking, I mean, if you're born, like if it's a circumstance where you're born or whatever, then that's the case. But like, if you have a German passport and you become a national of another country, they actually want you to denounce your German nationality. Like a really weird concept that I've never understood, but I also find it weird if people have two passports. That's just like, it seems like cheating to me. If Austrians are watching this, I'm completely pissing them off. Ah, Piefke! Verdammter Piefke. And yes, I am very Prussian. Like both sides of my family. One side's from the Rhineland, the other one is from Pomerania, so it's like double Prussian. Where's my Pickelhaube? Oh yeah, this looks like where my friends live. This is what their backyard looks like. All those fucking wind power. This is where all of Germany's wind power is generated, pretty much. Let's go down a little bit here. Oh, don't crash. I was just playing with the map, don't crash. Wikipedia agrees to what I've said. Oh yeah, that totally means you're right. That just means you went over to Wikipedia and just edited the article. Just came back in from getting more coffee. Did you just say most of Germany is wind power? No, I was saying this, like, so this is where this looks like where my friends live, like all these. Most of Germany's wind power is generated. Oh shit! Is generated here in the north, I think. Oh, I mean it's changing now, but this is where most of the wind power plants are. Because this is all farmland, and you can just buy it relatively cheaply. And there's like this huge exclusion zone around, like, you know, wind power plants. People can't live there around there, so you need to get like by the houses and stuff. Actually didn't know if you like walk, like if there's like walkways or something, they always have these signs that you need to be careful, like under the things, like close to the things in winter, because they're actually, if they're off, ice can form on the blades, and then if they turn back on like that, there's like huge chunks of ice getting yeeted off, and if you get yeeted in the face by something like that, then you're fucked. We have more wind, that's the reason. No, that's actually not the reason. There's tons of wind in Bavaria. They just they like their landscape too much. They're like, it's always people complaining. they don't want their landscape looking shit with like wind turbines. Well, a lot of them are being built in North Rhine-Westphalia, like southeast of Düsseldorf. There's a ton of, like, especially there with Garzweiler and that mining area is. There's tons of wind power things, and they're putting it up where I live in Duisburg on all the old like artificial mountains, you know, all the crap they got out of the mining, out of coal mining, and then piled up and made mountains of it. They put like some wind powered things on top of those. Be happy, otherwise the Earth wouldn't rotate. Yeah, right. There's actually some very fascinating like studies to what like lots of wind turbines do to like the local weather, because I really hadn't thought about that, but like they change wind patterns over the ground, right? And they actually they slow the wind down, right? I mean, it's logical if you think about it, like it's just physics, but it's not something you think about, that you can slow the wind down. And if you build a ton of them, they actually they slow the wind down, which changes the weather a little bit, which is weird. Okay, let's go down here a little bit, otherwise I'm gonna miss that tiny airport. Turbines rotate in the wrong direction on the northern hemisphere. I think you can make them rotate any way you want. It's just the way they rotate is like the way the motor's built, right? That's like screws. I think they're just standardized on a certain direction. They're more effective in one direction. I don't believe that. How would that work? Why? Like, no, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, the wind is coming straight on, right? Doesn't matter in which direction they rotate. Yeah, it's based on which way the blades are angled and built. That's correct. But you know, the way they are built is for the motor, right? The motor only rotates in one direction. It's the way you build the actual turbine bit. And then you build the blades to match, and I think they're just standardized in one direction, otherwise it would be just really weird. Dude, I'm not doubting that you read an article that said that. I'm saying that's bullshit. I wouldn't, like, how would that work? Like, why? That's physically not. That doesn't, like, in a physics sense, doesn't make any sense. About the Coriolis effect. Okay. Doesn't... Well, I guess... No. I mean... Theoretically it could, but, like, Coriolis force is not that strong. Because the Earth's really big. Right, if you were talking about a smaller planet, then maybe I'm kinda... I mean, yeah, Coriolis force affects a lot of things. Like, that's why, you know, hurricanes go... well, like, big... Yeah, hurricanes and big storms go one way, right? But, like... It's not like the wind the wind that goes towards the wind turbine always comes from the front. Right? Because the wind turbine turns into the wind. There's no spin to the wind as far as the wind turbine is concerned. I'm doubtful of that. Okay, what are we doing here? Where's this airport? I think we need to go lower. I don't think I can find where my friends live from this. But I'm guessing if the airport is in Leck, then this would be like Bredstedt or something. That's actually the little line in the airport. Is that actually an indication on which way the landing, like the runway, goes? That would be great. Oh yeah, there's the airport. I see the airport. Well, that's actually a big airport. Oh shit. Is that like a military base or something? Is there a military base like in Lek or what is that? Weird. Quite a big town as well. Yeah, that is probably a bigger runway than Flensburg Airport has. That's interesting. Okay, wait. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna look up this airport. This is Echo Delta X-Ray Kilo. Echo Delta X-Ray Kilo. Lek Airport. Does that have a Wikipedia entry? No, Sky Vector. Doesn't say any. I want some background information. Let's Google Lek Airport. Lek Airport. A Lek Airbase. Okay, that's an airbase. Yeah, it's actually quite big. Lek Airbase, located in Lek, Germany, was closed as a military airport, but a small portion remains open to public use. It was important during the Cold War because it served as an overflow to nearby bases. At Lek, ground and support crews from the United States and West Germany exchanged duties, learning how to perform aircraft maintenance and operational support tasks. Between 1994 and 2012, it was home to German Air Force surface-to-air missile units operating Mi-M23 Hawk and Roland missiles, but it's now inhabited by an electric warfare battalion of the Joint Support Service. Okay, Streitkräftebasis. Interesting. Oh yeah, this is why that is bigger. Bigger than the one we're going to. I'll have to land there at some point. This looks cool. Oh, the ice is slowly melting. I knew no idea this place existed. Lek Air Base. That is fascinating. Learned something today. Yeah, that looks like a military airport down there. Totally. Actually, the airport lights are not on. Guessing it's not open for landing right now. Let's bust the fuckers and hope they don't shoot us down with Roland missiles. Oh yeah, it's got an axe. You're not supposed to land there, yeah, okay. So apparently in this game it's closed, although the Wikipedia article says it's still, like, there's civilian use there, but... So... Yeah, this is where the missile batteries were. See that? Those white circles? Interesting. It's interesting that that's closed. So that circle might be a military exclusion zone. Why are there planes? Like, if I'm not supposed to land there, why are there planes down there? So is that actually... Is that in use? A bit confused now. Huh. I wonder why... Where that is. Anyway. Let's go around to the airport we actually want to land at, which is Flensburg. Now that we scouted this one. Let's look at the sun in the eyes. Wow, that is beautiful. over these guys once again. Don't shoot me down. That house next to the runway, that was weird. What's that? Is that like the pub? The pilot's pub? Oh. Slipped there. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Shit. Where am I going? What am I doing? I overshot that a little bit. I was actually going the right way, and then I just got distracted by the landscape. It's all good. Don't worry. We're fine. Completely fine. So that's Lek then, I guess. Lecco mio. God, this is taking long. Actually, might fire up Tarkov directly after this. Well, and get something to eat. Well, do you ever play any other FPS games aside from Tarkov? I'm not a big FPS player. I played PUBG for a while, although we mostly played that in third person with the friends I played it with, and like hardcore shooters are not really my thing, which is weird that I like Tarkov, but no, I'm not a Call of Duty fan or any of that. I never really played any of those. Used to play a little bit of Counter-Strike way back in the day. I was always more of a strategy game person. Oh shit. I did like Stalker quite a lot. Quake 3 Arena, of course I played Quake 3 Arena, everybody's played Quake 3 Arena. I think we were playing it back in LO days on Linux. But like the thing I like about Tarkov and about Stalker games like that is just like the realism. I enjoy that very much. Like played a bit of Armor as well. That like meticulous like gun simulation. Yeah, so my friends live somewhere here. Like in the middle of nowhere. Like places like that. Next to a lot of windmills. Need to visit them again. Haven't been up there for quite a while now. Last time we were there was at New Year's. That is a good screenshot. I always have to think that when it says 40 minutes, I need a lot longer because screenshots and shit. Okay, I have to frame this correctly. Come on! No! Come on! Yes. Ah! Don't do that to me. Screenshot. There we go. Actually, we're gonna be needing that soon, I feel. Are we? Is this guy gonna... Is my Slack fucking co-pilot gonna... Gonna fucking talk to these guys at Flensburg? Am I gonna do that? Let's do that. Wait, what? Ah, Schaferhaus is Flensburg, right? Yeah. Oh, select one way for landing. I don't really know. Wait. Gonna have to look this up again. Which one is the tarmac one? The long tarmac one is 11:29. Why does it say tarmac and grass? Oh, there's tarmac and then there's grass on the sides. Is that what that means? Okay, so 4:22 is grass. So we want 11 or 29. Okay. Do we have Echo Delta X-ray Foxtrot? Do we have a graph of that airport? Let's look at Sky Vector here. VFR shot. I need fucking runway. The graph of the runway. Do they have? Do they have a chart on the airport website? Come on. Not really. God. I need a runway chart on this. So we don't have to buzz it and I know where to land. Come on. Come on. Diagrams and maps. Yeah. This is not... God. What doesn't Sky Vector have a chart for this? Okay, so we have runway 11R29 left. Okay, so that's 110 or 290 degrees. Okay, 290 is like almost, okay, so it's going this way. Oh god, I have no idea. We're gonna have to fucking overfly this thing. That's the only way. It's the only way. No other way. Welcome to Fab Airways, where we do things a bit differently than other airlines because we don't know how to fly planes. But you're safe. Haven't crashed yet. So it's all good. Yeah, the amount of wind power is seems realistic for the area. It's just maybe it says on the map. Oh yeah, actually it does. Shit. Zoom in enough to see that? Okay, that's 29, right? And that's like, what's the other option? 29 left, 11 right. That's 29 left. We're coming from here. Let's pick 11 right. I would say.
Echo Delta X-Ray Foxtrot Traffic Savage Delta Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo 9 miles west minus 1,000 feet inbound to land runway 11 right.
Go like this. Oh, actually you can see the landing strip now in the airport symbol. That's cool. Okay, do they actually have... Is this another airport where they don't have ATC in this game? Because they're not like fucking answering. Maybe that's why the automation is failing as well. Okay. It's fine, we can do this. We landed successfully yesterday on that fucking Catalina Island airport. That was a lot tougher than this approach, I feel. We can do this. It's gonna be totally fine. Maybe you want to go, don't come in, maybe we want to go around like this and come in at the exact angle of the landing of the runway. I feel like that would be a good idea. Fab Airways, figuring it out as we go. Learning on the job. Become a pilot with Fab Airways. Learn on the job. I mean, who needs training, right? That's just boring. Oh, I see the airport over there. See the airport lights. Training is boring. Where's this? Where are the lights? Oh god, we went too far. Okay. So it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Where's this fucking airport? Oh, there. Oh, I see the... Yeah, I see the... I see the runway. It's gonna be totally easy. Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa. Steady. Steady as she goes. Please. This is pretty crosswind, isn't it?
Echo Delta X-Ray Foxtrot Traffic Savage Delta. Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo is on crosswind runway 11 right.
They're not a talkative bunch. They're like proper northern Germans. Not big on communication. These fellas. Oh my god. Oh fuck. We need to go lower. Yeah. This is almost like force feedback trying to hold this. Ah. Oh. Ah. Ah.
Echo Delta X-Ray Foxtrot Traffic Savage Delta. Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo is on final runway 11 right to land.
Thanks for acknowledging that. You fucks. Ah. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This is windy. Nice crosswind there.
Echo Delta X-Ray Foxtrot Traffic Savage Delta.
I just
Echo
said that.
Foxtrot Alpha Bravo is on final runway 11 right to land.
I just did that. Don't need to do that now. I thought that was final enough. Ah shit, wrong button. Just read that flight gear support for dogfighting and bomb dropping. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Not for the crowd that plays these kind of games, most of them, but yeah. Guess that's cool. Okay. Alright, let's do this. It's not a long runway, is it? And ooh, Oh! Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, God. Luckily, this is a very sturdy plane. That was not exactly a smooth landing. Much better than yesterday? No, this was not better than yesterday. Believe me. The final approach was better, but like the actual landing was... This is horrible. Okay. Right, where the hell do we get off? Where's the taxiway? Where's the taxiway on this? Fuck. Okay, you didn't crash the plane. Yeah, I didn't. That's good. I don't think there's a taxiway coming. I mean, we can just use the grass, I guess. There's nobody in the fucking tower anyway, apparently.
Echo Delta X-Ray Foxtrot Traffic Savage Delta. Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo is clear of the runway.
When you get a really rough landing, does it show damage on the plane? It doesn't have a visual damage model. If I had just broken the plane, which was most likely with that landing have been the landing gear, it would have told me. It would have quit me out of the simulation, said you just broke whatever parts broken.
Echo Delta X-Ray Foxtrot Traffic Savage Delta. Echo
No, I'm not
Foxtrot
taxiing
Alpha
to
Bravo is
runway.
taxiing to runway 29 your right.
No, I'm not. Shit. How do I cancel that?
Echo Delta X-Ray Foxtrot Traffic Savage Delta. Echo Foxtrot Alpha Bravo is clear of the runway.
Alright, it's gotta be enough. There's no tower listening anyway. Where are we gonna park? Actually, I need to get back to this perspective because I can't see anything. I mean, this is fine for taxiing, isn't it? If it's too hard, black screen, yeah, then it gives you a black screen and basically tells you you've just broken your plane, mate. Okay, stop it. Thank you. Okay, let's park here. That seems reasonable. There's another plane sitting there, so let's just park next to them. What are you doing? What's that car doing? I'm trying to park here, mate. What the hell? Thank you. Okay. Go. Tracked flaps. And let's turn the engine off. Nope. Wrong way. Alright. Oh. Wait. Well, we're off. Is it? Is it off? No, 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 no. Jesus. So if it's off, should we like get a screen now that we've like landed? Why is that not working? I hate this. Like if I end this. The flight log's not going to be correct, is it? Wait, let's get ready to write that down. Where's my profile? Okay, that seems correct though. It's a bit shorter flight than yesterday. So this is 19th. Cap 1456 Echo Delta Delta Hotel 1629 Echo Delta X-Ray Foxtrot. That's 1 hour 32 minutes 49 seconds flight time. Day 1 day takeoff. 1 day landing. Okay. It goes into the flight log on fab.industries/flightsim. There you can see all the flights I've undertaken. And I think that's it for Flight Simulator for today, because you know, I might as well. I mean, it's 6, right? Khalifa's gonna go on in an hour probably. I think I'm gonna have a break now, order myself some food, and then I will fire off Tarkov and fire, and wait for the guys. So how do you get out of this? Oh, that was the wrong button. You want to quit? Yes. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a bit of a break, probably like 10-15 minutes. You know, bio break. Gotta get up, stretch a bit, and gotta order myself some food, and then we'll be back with Tarkov. So hang in there. Let's leave the stream on. I'll be streaming till deep in the night again today, I think. So see you in a bit. If I find the break button. And don't mind the pling plong, I'm gonna have to unplug the HOTAS now, so don't worry about that. Thank you.